Why is he so into penetrative sex? This is asked by a woman who is in relationship with a person with a penis, and they are engaged in sex in the form of penetration, penis entering the vagina. So my name is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist with a doctorate in human sexuality. And one of the things that I notice in my work as a sexologist is that when it comes to working with people with penises, that their sexuality seems to be all around their penis. And this probably has to do with the messages that we're getting as a society and also as a culture. And in porn, there's a lot of fixation around the penis being erect, and when the man ejaculates, the show pretty much ends when he finishes. So it's very much about him. And when it comes to penetrative sex, there's a lot of fixation around the proper way to have sex, the complete way, in which there's the erection, there's the ejaculation, and then there's like a satisfaction, and then everybody seems to be like happy. That doesn't necessarily is the case for women. What does happen for women generally is that sex is less about the penetration and more about the intimacy, the sense of closeness, and the sex is the union between the two. And this sense of feeling, this union, is usually more important to the person with a vagina than the actual act itself. So it's not just about lasting long, it's about the closeness. So there are many ways in which one can express their sexuality. For instance, there's the kissing, there's the cuddling, there's the massaging, there's the playing with different parts of the body. There's also the genital massaging that can take place, the outer play, the inner play. And so it's not just about the penetration. However, this is asked by a woman who wants to know why her partner is so into penetrative sex, because he probably is, what I just mentioned, one of those guys who feels that there is a proper way and it feels complete. He's probably into the union of the act, and it feels really quite wonderful. And one of the things that I heard in Tantra is that for people with penises, this is one way in which they express their love through their penis. And so that's a beautiful way to reframe around why this fixation with penetrative sex. It is not so nice to have penetrative sex if the person who is the recipient on the receiving end of being penetrated is feeling pain. And this does happen when the penetration goes on for a really long time, resulting in the dryness that happens inside the vagina, which leads to pain, which in turn doesn't mean that penetration for a really long time is nice. It's very important to communicate with your partner with regards to pain and with regards to expectation when it comes to penetration. So when there's a question like, why is he so into penetration? There's an assumption that he's fixated about it. Maybe that's the only way he knows how to express himself and how to express love through his penis. So talk to your partner, find out why actually they want to have penetration, or why sex is always revolving around the penetration. And you might be surprised with the answer that you get from your partner. So it's just that different people see it in a different way. And it's important to understand where your partner is coming from as well, and not make assumptions or projections onto your partner. So this is Martha answering the question, why is he so into penetration? And if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, you can always drop me a comment below in this comment box. And also, if you're shy, you can always drop me an email at ask@eroscoaching.com. This is where I'm answering sex questions, and you can find me at Eros Coaching as well. So this is Martha signing off.